Okay, math class 2. So this is my second math class. This is your homework for tonight. Wanted you guys to do 11 through, 27, and then on the next page, you were doing 28 through, I think there was like 35 or 36 questions. I didn't get them all copied over, but let's do a couple of these together. And so it says write each decimal as a fraction. Well, we did several of those today. Let's look at number 11 here. Write this as a fraction. So it's 0.007, and we need to write that as a fraction. Well, we have the tenths, hundredths, and thousandths place. So since we know there's 3 places, it's going to be over 1,000. And so you can look at all of these. Well, there's 3 places, there's 3 places, there's 3 places, there's 3 places. So all of those that I just underlined are going to be over 1,000. If it has 2 places, what's that going to be? Hundredths, over 100. That one's going to be over 100. And then here's tenths place. And is there just one of those? Looks like it, yeah. So anyways, this very first one, 0.007, that's going to be something over 1,000. Well, what number is that? 7. So that's 7 over 1,000. So there's number 11 done for you. How about number 17? Let's look at that one. Number 17 is 0.78. So we need to convert that to a fraction. Well, what's it going to be over? Well, 2 digits. So the 8 is the hundredths place, so it's going to be over 100. And what number do you think it's going to be over 100? Well, simply 78 over 100. So there's 2 of those done for you. And we did a bunch of those in class today. How about, let's look at 19. Okay, now these say write each fraction as a decimal. It's just the opposite now. Before it was decimal to a fraction. Now we're doing a fraction to a decimal. And we did a bunch of these today too. So, so we have 434 over 1,000. Okay, and so we need to convert that to a decimal. Well, so it's over 1,000, so how many places do you think there's going to be in the decimal? It's going to be 3 places. There's going to be 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. If it was something over, I don't see 100, but there's 1 right there. How many places would that be? 1, 2 places. So it'd be a decimal and 2 places. And what if it's over 10? How many places do you see? Just 1, so it's the 10th. It's the 10th place, so it'd be a decimal and just 1 place. Okay? So, erase those. So the first one we're doing here is 434, 3 place, so it's going to be decimal 434. There's 3 places. Number 25, I went and circled that one already. Let's look at that. How many places are there? It's the hundredths place, 2 digits, so it's 6 over 100. Okay, so it's going to be, it's going to be point. How many places do we go to the hundredths place? So tenths, something there, and then hundredths. Okay. So there's only one number though, so it's going to be 0, and then we end with 6. So 0.06 is the same thing as 6 over 100. Let's do one more. How about number 22? That's 17 over 1,000. Okay. In decimal form, how many places are we talking about? We're going all the way to the thousandths place. We're going to the tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So the thousandths place. All right. But they're only giving us 2 digits here to work with, 17. So the first number is going to be 0, and then 17. All right. Next page, These are a little bit harder, but let's talk about some of these. The Palmer's property tax bill for the year is $3,513. In their first installment, they paid this much. How much do they still owe? Okay, well, so it says write an equation to model your work. Well, what do they owe? So they owe a total of 3,513, and we're going to be subtracting 1,757, and that equals, I'll let you figure that out. Number 29, it says write the fractions 22 over 100 and 22 over 1,000 as decimals. Well, we did a bunch of those today. 22 over 100 and then 22 over 1,000. That's just the first step. That's what they're asking us to do in this first part. So 22 over 100, how many digits are we talking about to the right of the decimal? Well, to the hundredths place, so that's going to be 2 places. We know that because there's 2 zeros there. And so it's just going to be 22. Now 22 over 1,000, so how many places are we talking about again? So now we're talking about 3 places, 1, 2, 3, because we're going all the way to the thousandths place. So start with a 0. We only have 22 up here, so 2, 2. This is the tenths place, this is the hundredths place, and here's the thousandths place. Okay? What's the next part of the question here? So it says, how are the values of the digit 2 related in each of the decimals? Oh, well, that's complicated. So I could say the value, or you could say the value of the 2 in the so here's a 2 in the hundredths place. Here's a 2 in the the tenths place. There's no 2 there. And then I could put a 0 here. And then there's where the 0 is, there's a 2 down here. So the only ones that are related are the ones that are in the middle in the green. What place is that? What place value is that? That's the hundredths place. So the value of the 2's, I could put a little apostrophe S, in the hundredths place is the same. Okay? And that's good enough. Let's see here. Number 30. It says Simon scored 4 times 10 squared points in a game. Well, okay, so first thing I'm going to do is 4 times 10 squared. What does that equal to? That's 4 times 100, which equals 400. Wow. Joe scored 2 times 10 to the third. 2 times 10 to the third. So that's going to be 2 times, what's 10 to the third? 10 times 10 times 10. Well, come over here. What's 10 times 10 times 10 equal? I see 3 zeros, so I know it's going to be 1,000. But 10 times 10 is 100, times another 10 is 1,000. So it's going to be 2 times 1,000, and that's going to equal 2,000. And then it says, whose score is higher? How much higher? Well, figure it out for yourself. I just did half the problem for you. There you go. Whose score is higher? Answer that question. And how much higher? All right, 31. Let's see here. Kelly said that 97 over 1,000 can be written as this. Well, let's write 97 over 1,000 in decimal form. So first off, how many places to the right of the decimal are we talking about? To the thousandths place. So 3 places. And so they gave us 2 numbers up top. So the first one's got to be a 0 and then 97. So 0.097. So Kelly said it could be written as this. Is she correct? The answer is no, emphatically. An emphatic no. That means a definite no. It means an absolutely no, with no doubt, no question. No. Explain, it says. Well, because, explain. So you could just say that 97, well, let's see here. I'm going to back up. 97 over 1,000 is 0.097, not 0.97. Good enough. Call it good. All right. Let's move up a little bit here. Number 32. Frank reasoned that the number, I'm going to write it down, 0.555, in the number 0.555, the value of the 5 in the thousandths place. Well, which, let's see here, value of the 5 in the thousandths place is 10 times as great as the 5 in the hundredths place. Wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. 10 times as great as the value in that. So where's the hundredths place? Here's the hundredths place. Okay. Well, which way are the numbers getting larger? They're getting larger as we go this way. And so this person is saying that the value of the 5 in the thousandths place, the pink area here, is 10 times as great as the value of the 5 in the hundredths place. No, it's not. It's 10 times smaller. It's 1/10 the value. So the answer is no, comma, the value of the 5 in the thousandths place they don't give you much room to answer these questions, do they? Is 1/10 the value of the 5 in the hundredths place. I mean, you have no room to write all that. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see here. 33, last one I'm going to help you with. 33. How many cubes are in the box? Okay, well, they kind of give you a hint here. 10 times 10 times 10. You figure that out. What fraction of the entire box do 7 cubes represent? Psh, easy. You guys could do that one on your own. And then the number 34 and 35, multiple choice. I'll let you figure it out. That's it for your homework help. I'll see you guys hopefully for back to school night. And most of your parents, I hope. If not all of them, that would be great. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to do a sign-up sheet so parents can sign in, and I'll give you guys group points for that. All right, talk to you later. Bye.